This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Closing arguments begin today in the trial of the man accused of murdering an off-duty Vancouver police officer in front of his home. Yesterday, in a surprising move, the judge dismissed 2 of the murder charges against the defendant. We're going to bring you the latest in this case coming up in one of our top stories.
And if you're hoping to enter parts of Mount Rainier National Park, you'll have to do a little planning before you hit the trails. That's because you'll now need a reservation at certain times of the day. We have more on that in just a few minutes.
And we are also live on this Friday morning in Salem, checking out the irises at Shriners Iris Gardens. Sunrise photographer Eric Patterson, we're told, is frolicking with the flowers on this Friday. Yes.
Eric is frolicking?
Eric frolicking on a Friday.
All right.
That's a lot of F's there, Mr. Carney.
Be careful now. Be careful with those F's. We will have all the details on this month's Bloom season event at Shriners coming up here in just a few minutes. Great opening shot there from Mr. Eric Patterson. Holiday weekend is upon us, gang. So how about that holiday weekend forecast?
Still looks like Monday's going to be the sunniest, warmest of the bunch.
Okay.
Projecting 77 for your Memorial Day. Different story out there right now. We start with the radar. Remember, we have another weather system marching inland this morning, and here it is. So it's actually pretty wet from Tillamook to Newport, and the rain now just outside of I-5 coming in from the west. Here's Yamhill, McMinnville. You're getting a little bit of light rain, and actually a little bit of light rain now up in Washington County. This is going to be increasing in Hillsborough, Shoals, Newburgh, not that far from getting into the Tigard area probably in the coming hour. Clouds over the city right now. We're at 51 degrees, still dry in downtown, but the showers are coming. So I have a rain jacket with you. No big storms, just some shower activity around. 64 at 5 p.m. Here's Chris.
Okay, Rod, I want to start off in the Mid-Valley. We'll take it south here, and we've got some trouble now heading into the Coast Range west of Sheridan and Buell. A crash on near the intersection of Highway 22 and 18. The road is open, but just be on the lookout for the emergency response around that. Back to the freeways locally. I-5 through North Portland looks pretty good up near Victory Boulevard. The Sunset in pretty good shape near the Sylvan Hill. And as we go down to Wilsonville, you can see I-5 traffic still rolling right along. It'll be busier later today, but so far, guys, we're in pretty good shape out there.
All right, thank you, Chris. We start our news headlines here at 5 o'clock with a homicide that happened overnight in southeast Portland.
Police say a woman was found dead inside an apartment. This is a scene at 146 near Burnside. Police responded to reports of shots fired just after 10 last night and later found a woman who'd been shot inside an apartment. 146 Avenue is closed between Burnside and Stark while police investigate. Anyone with information is asked to contact Portland Police.
We also have major developments to share this morning in the trial of the man charged with murdering an off-duty police officer in front of his home. Yesterday, the judge dismissed 2 of the 3 first-degree murder charges against Julio Segura. KGW's Blair Best brings us more on that ruling ahead of today's closing arguments.
It's been a long and emotional 3 weeks inside this Clark County courthouse.
I thought I was going to die there.
The 22-year-old Julio Segura is facing several murder charges for his actions leading up to the death of Vancouver police officer Donald Sahota. Early Thursday, in a last-minute decision, the judge dismissed 2 of the 3 first-degree murder charges.
I therefore do not find that the state can attach liability in this particular way as to counts 1 and 2, and I am dismissing those charges.
This all stems from a chaotic January night 2 years ago. Segura stole a car, robbed a gas station, and led police on a chase. He crashed the car, and police drone video shows him running to a nearby home. Unknown to Segura, it was where Vancouver police officer Donald Sahota and his wife lived. Both were home at the time. Officer Sahota and Segura got into a fight. Segura stabbed him in what he later testified was self-defense. He then ran inside. Officers arrived, and Clark County Deputy Jonathan Feller mistakenly shot and killed Officer Sahota, thinking he was Segura.
Jonathan Feller makes the decision to shoot, and Donald Sahota is dead as a result.
An overnight motion from the defense
just very briefly, Your Honor,
prompted the main argument in court Thursday, whether Segura running into the home caused Deputy Feller to mistakenly kill Officer Sahota.
And I believe there is simply no causation that's been shown to any degree of what went on in the house because no one was aware of it outside.
The judge agreed and dismissed the first 2 murder charges linking burglary and attempted kidnapping to the killing, 2 things prosecutors argued Segura was doing by breaking into the house.
The question that the court had to analyze deeply is whether those 2 charges can serve as a predicate, can attach to a felony murder charge, and the court has concluded that they cannot.
Prosecutors fired back.
This is a very, very significant change that the state definitely did not anticipate.
While the decision appeared to give Segura ease, he still faces 3 other murder charges and more, including possession of a stolen vehicle and burglary, given all that led up to the deadly shooting. Blair Best, KGW News.
Now to some of our other morning headlines. The Clark County Sheriff's Office is seeking more victims in an ongoing child molestation case. Right now, they're building a case against this man, Jamil Holbrook. Back in March, investigators began digging into Holbrook after reports of an adult taking inappropriate pictures of children at a daycare center in Salmon Creek. Authorities later arrested him on charges of child molestation. Holbrook is believed to be a babysitter who has worked with numerous families throughout the metro area. The Sheriff's Office is asking anyone with information to come forward.
Portland police, meanwhile, asking for help to find this missing teenager. 16-year-old Phoebe Van Gorder was last seen around 10 o'clock Wednesday morning, leaving her Northeast Portland home at 108th and Thompson Street. Investigators say she's 5'5", could be wearing a hoodie, and they also say she may be wearing socks but no shoes. Anyone with information is urged to call Portland police.
In Eugene, the weeks-long pro-Palestinian encampment at the University of Oregon has disbanded after students reached an agreement with administrators. The deal means the university will establish scholarships for displaced students in Gaza and will invite lecturers and speakers who are knowledgeable about the Israel-Hamas conflict. The university president also released a statement calling for a ceasefire.
A food cart pod on the PSU campus that was set to close July 1st will now stay open. Those carts were struggling to pay for upgrades to comply with new Portland laws that require them to connect to sewer lines. But after community feedback, Portland State says it plans to install all that equipment that's needed. In return, the food cart owners agreed to a rent increase to help cover those costs. And that's a look at some of this morning's local headlines.
Starting today, you'll need to make a reservation in order to enter part of Mount Rainier National Park at certain times of the day. This applies to the Paradise entrance between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. And then starting July 4th, you will also need a reservation to get into the Sunrise Corridor during those times. You can find more information on the National Park Service's website.
All right, before we get to Rodney Hill and his Memorial Day weekend forecast, how about a live look this morning from Salem and the home of Shriners Iris Gardens? Flowers in full bloom out there. So I have some facts for you.
Facts.
Some Shriners Iris Gardens facts. Did you know, Rod Hill?
Yes. No.
It is the largest iris farm in the United States of America.
I did not know that.
Did you know, China Green? They've been breeding and cultivating irises since 1925.
Wow.
Do the math, Rod. That's 99 years.
Do they make their own varieties? Is that what that
Yes,
means?
they create new flowers all the time. They have a 10-acre display garden that is open to the public during bloom season. That is right now, by the way. So the garden's open 7 days a week through the end of May. You can check out more information at shrinersgardens.com.
We were walking Maximus yesterday, and that was part of my my wife and I's conversation, that the irises in our neighborhood just in full bloom. Just
Yes.
beautiful right
It's
now.
bloom season.
Bloom season.
All right. Weekend is not bad. I mean, it's not going to be remembered like, wow, that was so amazing. But Monday still looks really nice. Mostly sunny, 77.
Yeah, put that spin on it.
Am I selling it? How about
You're
Start
selling
with
it.
that. Monday's going to be great.
Well, let's start from the bottom up. Monday, sunny, warmer, high of 77. And by the way, this one, no strong storms, little traffic impact from weather other than the fact that showers make roadways wet, right? But no driving rainstorms, nothing like that. Today, probably the cloudiest overall with shower activity. Tomorrow, I think the clouds will have a better chance of thinning at times. There will still be scattered showers. And what's new right here is there's a surge of cloudiness. I'll show you on Futurecast in a moment, Sunday morning. So I mean, there might be some raindrops out there early Sunday morning, but I think that passes, and as Sunday goes along, we will see increasing sunshine. I still think we have a chance to get up to 70 degrees on Sunday. Here's the first weather system marching inland right now. You can see it dropping in. See the rain showers at the coast range, and now starting to push toward I-5. In fact, now you've got showers down around Albany and Salem, and they're coming in the sunset from the west as well. This first clump, not much rain up around Astoria. It's mostly from near Portland and then down to the south. Here are the clouds over the city. We're at 51 degrees. We have light winds, not expecting much wind today with incoming showers. These are current temperatures. On the east side, it's all dry right now. Dry in Bend, 43. Freezing out in Burns, 35 out in Baker City. Here's your Futurecast movie. So I believe this is underdone. I mean, it doesn't match what's showing up on the radar right now is one way I make that determination. So just when you see green, realize there's a rain chance. It might be more than what you're seeing here, but rain chances at 10 o'clock. Still rain chances this evening as you're out and about at 8:30. And then we've got scattered showers tomorrow morning. Snow levels tomorrow about 5,000 feet or a little bit higher. Cascade Passes will just be wet. No issues there. And then here we are with some sun breaks developing in the afternoon, but still a shower threat. And then look up here. This is Sunday morning. Clouds. This does show some rain in Astoria. Could there be at least a trace of rain around Portland early Sunday morning? I think so. And then these clouds lift up to the north, and we'll see increasing sunshine during the day. And then Monday all still looks terrific. So this is rain totals for today and tomorrow. It does show there's the chance of over 1/4 of an inch at the coast and maybe close to 2/10 in Portland, less than 1/10 of an inch down in Salem, and some measurable rainfall out east. 7-day number 64 today and tomorrow. Sunday turns out to be a nice day after a slow start. I still think we could hit 70. And then there's your best day, mostly sunny, 77 on Memorial Day Monday. Shower confidence on Tuesday is improving, but that may just be one day. And then we've got some dry weather on Wednesday and Thursday, and that is your update.
Dry.